Everybody cares now that I'm breathing. Everybody's got a reason for leaving. Now you wanna talk like you gave a damn. Where the fuck were you when I needed a hand? Now you're checking in, asking if I'm okay, like you weren't gone through the worst of the days. Now you got concern, now you got advice. Back when I was drowning, you were nowhere in sight. Everybody's sorry, everybody understands. Funny how that happens once I learned to stand. Now you're acting like you were there from the start, but I know exactly who showed up in the dark. Don't tell me you would've stayed. Don't tell me you would've cared. The worst nights already happened and you weren't there. They act like they care, but where were they when I was dying, begging for a hand? You weren't the one picking me up from the ground, covered in blood, trying to hold me together somehow. They act like they care, but where were they when I was dying, begging for a hand? And you weren't there, opening the door, some from the rain, after getting beat up again. At a house that never felt like home. Now you tell people you always cared, like concern today erases the years. Now you shake your head, talk about the pain, like you sat beside me through every break. You heard the stories after they were done. You didn't live them, you just heard them from someone. It's easy to care when the scars are old, harder when you're watching the damage unfold. Now you wanna say you would've stayed. Now you wanna claim you would've cared. But the truth don't change just 'cause time passed. The worst nights came and you were. They act like they care, but where were they when I was dying, begging for a hand? You weren't the one picking me up from the ground, getting high, trying to hold me together somehow. They act like they care, but where were they when I was dying, begging for a hand? You weren't there, opening the door, bloody and crying after getting beat up again. At a house that never felt like home. I know who stayed, I know who left, I know who asked and who never checked. I know who saw the worst of me and never once tried to leave. So don't stand there pretending you're the same. Some carried my weight, some just knew my name. That's why it pisses me off when you say you care, 'cause the people that did were already there. Why the fuck do you act like you care? Why the fuck do you say you were there? You weren't there when I was falling apart. You weren't there when I was losing my heart. Now you wanna cry, now you wanna grieve. Where the fuck was that when I couldn't breathe? Everybody cares now that I'm alive. Nobody gave a fuck when I was barely surviving. Now you got stories, now you got tears. Where the fuck were those through all those years? You don't know shit about what I survived. You heard the ending, you missed the whole ride. So don't stand there acting devastated. You showed up late, the damage was already there. Now you wanna mourn the version that died, but you weren't there when I was fighting to survive. Maybe that's why I keep my circle small. Maybe that's why I don't trust it all. I seen people leave the second it got hard and come back later like they played a part. The ones I remember, I'll pronounce names. They're the ones that stand in the crate and all the same. The ones you will answer at 3 in the morning. The ones that act like they care. Now that we're sober, now you're the story.